You're live. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
What what is up? And no, I am not Justin. You're
There you
not
go.
having your eyes play tricks on you.
Oh,
Welcome everyone.
plus,
TNT
only,
Raid.
according to my computer, there's only like a 7 second delay, so that ain't bad.
It's pretty
From a
good. She's
lot.
got pretty
Yeah,
good internet. She don't ever um, really use it much. She uses the Wi-Fi here at the house, and it's burnt out.
right.
So girls burn it up. It's gone by
Oh,
like day three into my billing cycle.
oh, I'm sure. What's up, Miker? Keys, Robbie, Michaela, Benjamin? Welcome, everybody.
Yeah, how's it going,
Brad?
everyone? I figured everybody wanted to stay in a chat somewhere, so why not go live? Give y'all a
Exactly.
place to talk amongst yourselves.
On a Sunday night.
Even though we do allow Eagles fans in here. Sorry, these Eagles.
Uh,
That stuff really don't bother me. I like giving people hell though, because some people can get upset. Man,
oh, yeah. Some
like
people
I know
really get
some
upset.
dog. My brother will get fighting mad over the Dallas Cowboys. He hates them.
It is what it is, you know. I mean,
Your Dolphins suck.
your
Dolphins
Dolphins,
have sucked since Dan Marino.
yeah. But, you know,
Best
I,
quarterback ever, never win a Super Bowl.
some people are true fans, and some people just are the bandwagon fans and want to always be fans of the team that's winning, you know.
Right,
So you got to take
right.
the ups and the downs. So, yep, Mike, there's some Eagle fans. Well, I don't know. Yep, there's an Eagle fan in
Hey
there.
Mary, how's it going?
Hey, Mary, I shared the stream out, so
There's a hell yeah, nice. Here we go.
yeah, that's
Up 2-6.
Washington and Eagles is about the same. They're hey,
And
sorry that you're a Washington fan.
I hate the fact that they are no longer the Redskins.
I hate the fact
It's
that
like ruined it.
like the Cowboys play the Raiders on Thanksgiving this year, you know? It's like it never used to
Yep.
be like that. It was always the Eagles or who were Washington every year,
Packers.
you know. Yeah. And now it's the
Right.
Raiders. Welcome, Trevor.
What are they in Los Angeles now or Las Vegas?
Vegas.
Yeah. They
Yeah, I
switch
could have
way
went
too
over there.
much.
I could have went over there and worked on that stadium and built it, but I just didn't do it. I got offered a job, dude. I probably could have been making 45, $50 an hour when they offered it to me, but man, you got to find, you know, it's only temporary, and it's like I had a good job at the time. Why go leave it for a temp job? You
Right.
know, basically, you know. I mean, I could have. It was for Durr, and I could have worked with them the rest of my life. I mean, they're the biggest steel erection company in the United States. You know, I mean, so that's who built it. So, but they're a little picky, dude.
Yep.
Like they do like hair follicle tests and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Exactly. I had to take a hair follicle test. I remember my first one. I keep some bangs, whatsoever, and they look at my armpit. And they're like, "Oh, we can't get enough there. Uh, we're going to take from your bangs here because it's got to be so long." And I was like, "That's fine." She's like, "But I'll lift up here and I'll take from underneath." When she was done, I looked like this.
Damn.
So I went home and just shaved it. I'm not walking around like that.
I'll say, goddamn, how much hair you
Uh,
need, motherfucker?
right. They needed something like 75 strands.
That's crazy, dude.
Weird. Yep.
Hell, just do a
That's
blood
the
test.
place
Just
I
do a
work
blood
at.
test then. You
Right.
know, really. If you're gonna do that, do a blood test.
That's how much that place has changed where I work. Like, literally, that's how they work. Hair follicle tests, extreme background tests, everything. Now they do a swab test, which you might as well dip it in water. It ain't gonna see nothing. And
That
matter of
depends.
fact,
It depends. I know. I mean, some of them
they don't
swabs
even
are pretty good now. I mean,
not these. They don't even acknowledge weed anymore either. Even
right.
though it's not legalized here, they made it company policy not to acknowledge it as a failing drug test. That's
Well,
all
okay.
because they couldn't get anybody to work.
Well, that's just it right there.
And
In
COVID ruined it.
the background check, probably the only thing they're looking for that, as long as you ain't had a felony in the last couple of years, you're good.
Non-violent
Yep.
or sexual or something.
Right.
But yeah, I seen your comment, Michaela. I'll show her off here in a minute. I'm going to attempt to feed her, and if she eats, I doubt she will because I've been pairing her up. But she's, I'll find out. I'll show her off here in a minute, and then I'll show the leopard girls off too. Actually,
Uh,
I'm feeding them tomorrow, so I can show them here in just a minute.
hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to downsize my collection. I got every single tub back here is full except the very top two on the edges. Everything there has a card, has a snake in it.
Hey, Gypsy girl.
Hey, Emmy, what's up?
What he's saying is he's just got snakes for sale, so he can fill them back up.
That's right. I got snakes I need to move up, and I got some that I have. I want to replace them with. You know what I'm saying? I want to upgrade.
So what you're saying is you need another ARS rack.
I do, and I plan to get one this year.
There you go.
I want. Actually, I plan to get two this year. I want an ARS. I want another 5540, and I want another. I don't know if I plan to get another one of the Hatchling racks of 1065, or if I may just go get two more VE sixes and go that route. Be
Hell yeah.
cheaper on them.
I would. If
I
I
get
was
two
just,
of those.
I'd worry about the ARS, the bigger racks, and I'd just use, VE or any kind of Sea Serpent or whoever for your hatching racks. In fact, I could probably turn you on to some hatching racks pretty cheap, dude. You just got to put your tubs and heat in it, but you get them dirt cheap,
Yep.
dude, and they're all PVC.
Hell yeah. I may do that. I know I can get the VE sixes for about 700 delivered. That's tubs and all.
That
But
ain't too bad. But you can order tubs from the container store too. In fact, we
right.
got a container store right in Oklahoma City.
I tell you how it goes here. You get people that buy from you locally, and then you got people that will reach out through the community, like through Instagram,
Right,
bulk market stuff. Those people are rather lenient. They know what you charge is fair,
right.
and I'm not afraid to tell my numbers here. I have a bamboo het ultra, pastel bamboo het ultra, 100% male. And if you look on Morph Market right now, bamboo het ultra males are going anywhere from 600 to 700, and females are going for about 800.
Right.
I literally priced this girl or this guy for 350 to a girl, maybe 10 minutes before I went live. Oh, okay, gotcha. And I reply back, well, they're going for about 500 to 600 on Morph Market. Not the one I looked at. It was going for 225.
Damn.
I said, no, that ultra milk wasn't. I
Right.
said, if it was, let me know. I'll buy everyone they got.
Yeah.
People don't understand
This
that
place has
100%
got
head.
this place has got what, 5 levels, 3 tubs each level for 135.
It's not bad.
It's got all
I
the shit.
paid.
It's got all the shit routed out for your heat tape. All you need is tape in tubs, dude. That's cheap.
Yeah, I got
And
tape.
it's, and it's all PVC, and you get a white or black, whatever color you want.
Yep. Whenever I bought my V6s, I ordered like a strip of 3 inch and a strip of 4 inch that I replaced in my animal plastic racks,
Right.
and I ordered an extra strip for each one of them for my BE racks and everything. So I got heat tape. They're professionally wired and everything. They got the clips on them, but the V6s are 6 level, 3 tubs each.
Yeah, I
And
got one. They're like 300 and something, I think. 350, I think, shipped or something like that. 350 or 400 shipped.
yeah, we wonder what kind of tubs they take. FB5 or something.
Well, probably just like even my one I got from the 18 tub is the clear container store, pretty well tubs, basically what it looked like.
Okay. Like
6 quart or whatever, probably.
kind of what I incubate in, probably. Like this.
Yeah, similar to that. Yeah, I'd say I could pull one out and show you if you want me to.
That's a container store here.
6 quart?
6 quart, yeah.
Yeah, that's all they are.
Right there's the lid.
Actually, these are even cheaper for you, Rob. They said this hatching rack will fit the 6 quart Sterilites. Hell, they're only like what, a
Hell yeah.
buck or two, like $1 or something like that.
Dollar each. Unless you buy
Yeah,
the 10 pack for $9.
yeah. Heck, even what is it, Dollar General or whatever? They sell them ones that are like $1. They're the same thing.
Yeah. Something like that.
Yeah, like they like this. I like this
Yeah, the
6 quart.
square ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like those. I got those. I got some of the round ones. That's what I did my hatchling rack that I built out of melamine,
Right.
and I used
What's up,
the
Kara? Pogo
round
Moon.
Sterlite.
But I mean, that's
Hey,
good
Pogo,
enough
what's up?
for hatchling racks. That's all you need,
Yep.
And that's a hell of a lot of savings too.
Shoot, yeah. I mean, the 1065 looks good if you want a uniform reptile room or whatever,
Right.
and you can actually house them up to 500-600 grams comfortably. I think
Yeah,
they're
but
a little bit too big for hatchlings, in my opinion.
I think
And
they're
as much as I
smaller
hang
than
on to them,
they seem. They're shallow though. They're really shallow.
they are.
They're
Yep,
shallow.
they're like maybe like that deep.
Yeah. They seem like they're about half as high as like a 6 quart tub. You know what I mean?
Yep, right at it. Yep.
Yep. So that's the only good thing with like the 6 quart tubs, I think, is you can keep your hatching in there longer if you need to be. You know what I mean? Because they're a little taller. But I think the only difference is what the ARS ones, they're a little longer probably. They're probably longer.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I had some paper that Ed from CMC had sent me some samples when I bought my paper for my 55,
Right.
and they was like maybe 2 or 3 inches shorter than the 55s.
Night, Michaela. Oh yeah.
Take care, Michaela. I'll send you some pictures on Instagram or video. I'm sorry I didn't get to that in time. I got talking and it slipped my mind. I got some treats for my snakes tonight. Got some ASF that I'm gonna feed them.
Yeah, I think if anybody's working on a budget, a really good budget where they can't afford the nice racks and stuff, but they still want to, like have like a PVC rack. SOG
Right.
Plastics, you're not going to beat their prices nowhere. SOG Plastics is the cheapest I've found anywhere. And like I said, you just got to run your own heat and tubs, but the price you save, you know what I mean, on a rack. I mean,
Would you say 135?
yeah. I mean, if you got a 5 level 41 quart rack, they only want $300 for it, dude, and that's enclosed sides. That's cheap. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying? Because that's going to cost you $700. You know,
yep.
with tubs and
Every bit.
everything, and yeah, if and the delay, how long it's going to take you to get it. And the good thing about SOG Plastics, because Donnie went through them and shit, um, all you have to do if you order multiples of stuff, he cuts you a better deal. So if you say you
Right.
order 5 or 6 of them at that price, he's going to probably cut them down to about $100, probably. Say so.
Yeah. It comes time to me order some. I may get back a hold of you because I'm sure I'll forget
Right.
who has them. And he does ship right.
Oh yeah, like I said, Donnie ordered some enclosures from him when he had his retics. That's how he ordered 5 of them from him, in fact.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
Now I know a guy that may be interested in some enclosures if they're reasonable enough. He uses those focus cages for his green tree pythons.
right.
And he's always looking for a better deal.
Well, I know he has
He's into those roofs.
he probably likes the Boreal. I think like if I remember right, they had like a 12 by 12 by 24 high, like a Boreal cage or whatever. I think it was only like $100, dude. So. But I mean, yeah, I think this guy's got 8 foot enclosures for $625. That's cheap. That's a fucking $1,000 enclosure anywhere else.
If it went off screen or what.
Well, you're still here now.
Dang on phone's messing up. Huh?
I still see you. You're good.
There we go. I knew my internet's starting to act up. But crazy. How's that smoked turkey?
It was good, but I can't eat no more of it. I ate about a couple. I mean, it was juicy,
Right.
fell apart, but same thing that happened to me the other night, dude. As soon as I ate it, so I was like, well, "Fuck." I pushed through it though.
Right. You say you threw it up?
No, I said I pushed through it. I went ahead and ate it anyway, even though it was burning my mouth. So
Right. Turkey's one of those things that I can only eat like once anyway.
right.
I like chicken myself.
Oh yeah,
Good night,
for sure.
Emmy. Thanks for stopping
Not Emmy.
in.
What's up, Todd? Yeah, it, dude. When you slice the breast up and you got white meat and it just falls apart, it's done good. Because a
Oh
lot of
yeah.
times, that's where you're gonna get that dryness is in the breast. This shit just fucking fell in pieces, dude. I cut the whole breast off each
Right.
side in one chunk. It just come right off in one big piece, and then I just slice it, the other way.
Shit, yeah. Oh, well, you say we feed some snakes?
Let's do it. You put yourself on solo and I'll read comments. Not me on solo, you on solo.
Switch my camera around. Well, that would be. Let's see here. How's that? You like my towels?
Yep.
All
Nice.
right.
17 watching, 13 thumbs up. If you'd hit the thumbs up, it would be much appreciated.
Oh yes, we will. All right.
This is Sunday night laundry with Rob KY Constrictors.
Oh yeah, Sunday night laundry.
Sunday night laundry.
Bad thing is, I'm out of soap. My wife sent me a text earlier. She's like, "Can you pick up some laundry detergent?" I didn't see it. I'll feed my girl here that only eats ASF.
Thank you, Brian. Appreciate you hitting that thumbs up.
See what she does here. This girl's beautiful though, man.
Yeah. He's Rob is slacking. He does need to make some people blue venom. I do agree.
Oh, you know you want that. It's the only bad thing about frozen thawed.
Oh, tried to get it. Got it.
Yeah. Yeah. This is one of my favorite girls right here. Usually, man, she nab them up, no problem. Might have talked too long and might have cooled off too much. Sometimes you gotta aggravate them. Well, come on. Maybe the phone too.
What's the tip of the rat?
You know,
Good question.
warm enough. She'll come out of there. She'll grab
Rob said any snake that doesn't eat on live tonight will be up for sale.
it. Not this one.
Not this one.
Not her.
Kara Shea goes, how many different size tubs does a snake need in its life? Seems like there's so many different sizes.
Me personally, I would say 3 to 4 for a female.
Yeah.
Come on.
I would say you start them in a 6 quart, move them to like a 28 quart to 41. You know, simple sizes for the regular people. You know what I mean? 'Cause I know a lot of people just have a few snakes and they ain't gonna have the ARS or Freedom Breeder tubs. You know what I mean? But some people they do the 32 quarts too, though.
Come on, girl. Are you kidding me? I'm going to come back to her.
Yep. Come back to her.
Yeah, unfortunately. Since I bored you all with that one, let's go over here. And let me stage y'all up here. And get this set up. I'll feed my frog real quick.
There you go.
I know he'll eat. And this is going to probably kill you right here, Chris. But I usually
You feed frozen all by now.
Yeah. Golly. Good dang on. Turd in there. You went after my tongs. Nothing on it.
There you go, Venom says, Rob, she doesn't want to be fed. She wants to hunt.
Watch him here. He wasn't spinning around.
Boom.
That, you have no idea that he is going to eat every single time. He's a beautiful frog, man.
Yeah, them frogs don't play, man.
I gave him water this morning. He got nice and clean though. He did have dirt all over it. I've only had this guy for 3 months, and I bought him. He was about the size of a $50 maybe.
Well, they grow fast, dude.
Shoot, yeah. You know what? Looking at it now, I don't see the brown pad on his inside of his thumb. I may have me a female here.
There'll be a difference in size.
Yeah.
And I would say with the way it eats, it's a female.
Yeah.
I mean, my male's pretty big for a Pac-Man, you know. But
yeah.
it's the same with Justin. His green frog too is a male. And once they got to a certain size, they only eat like every couple weeks. Where my female eats all the time, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But when he was small, he'd eat all the time. But now he just kind of picky, you know what I mean? He doesn't want to eat all the time, so.
Right. Come on, take her down. I got another one for you, buddy.
I hate the mice tails. They're so long.
They are.
You could cut them damn things off.
Honestly. Probably could.
I was like, man, I got this long piece of spaghetti I gotta suck in now.
Yeah, he'll get it. Or she will get it. I'm pretty sure I don't see a pad.
Some of them have them on the bottom, but they're females when they're on the very, very bottom, you know. But it should be on the side of that inside thumb, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm not seeing anything. But I'll get her out probably tomorrow and give her a good soak.
Yeah, Keys the Pac-Mans are awesome, ain't they?
Check out her bedding.
If you like frogs, Keith, you need to go over and check out Ben and Wonderful channel. He's got some pixie frogs and stuff like that. And I got Pac-Mans I feed all the time. My animal house has Pac-Man frogs he feeds all the time.
Show you some real entertaining ones here in a few minutes.
Yeah, I can't. Centipede must have made Venom mad if he fed it off to Blue.
Hello there, Moon. I don't know if I told you hello or not. Keys, how y'all doing tonight? Venom, what's up, my brother? Yeah, he don't like no frozen thawed feedings either, does he? Okay, yeah. So you're not doing.
Yeah, Fungus Queen also does Pac-Mans and Pixie Frogs.
There we go. Golly. I figured she'd take it with that tail sticking out still.
What's up, Derek?
Derek, what's up? Hey, I ain't gonna bore y'all with watching it eat again. Once is enough, right?
Oh, yeah.
Now,
I,
I'm telling you, I don't see the brown pad. I thought I did before. It may have been just dirt.
right.
But I was wrong. These are some good ones here. These are fun to feed. The one I'm about to
And
feed now.
Derek come in here and called you Todd.
Call me Todd.
Yep.
Huh. Well, what do I call him to get him back? That's funny. Let's see here. I should have one more. The good thing about feeding the colubrids to me is they ain't got to be in a temperature range. Look at this guy
Right.
here. He's ready, man. If he doesn't fly out on me, I'm gonna try.
Oh, and we lost him. He must have hit the wrong button when he was trying to feed. You're welcome, Derek. That's my job tonight is to read comments, so wasn't calling you out. I was just reading your comment.
There we go. I didn't mean to do that. It went flying off my handle there.
That's what he has me on here for,
Not.
just to read comments.
Now, y'all want to see a pinky go fast? Well, it's really like a fuzzy. You recognize that one, don't you?
Yep, you need to put yourself on solo.
Oh yeah.
I want to see it a little better. Yep, that's one of the ones I shipped to you. I know you are, Derek. Albino checker garter. You getting big?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Come on now. You gonna try and fly out on me? I'm trying to squish you, buddy. Well, he got right.
And let me tell you, when I shipped them things to him, they were tiny.
Oh yeah, they were.
They're the size of an earthworm, a night crawler.
That they really was.
Yeah.
All right. Put you back. You know, I tried them in a community because I've always heard, oh, they're community snakes. But for some reason, they two of them did good. These first two
Right.
I'm feeding, they did great. But for some reason, one of them just did not want to eat every single time. And so I separated them. And when I did, best thing I ever did.
Which one didn't want to eat, the male or one of the females?
I think it was the male.
Well, you know, I see that though too. They say that
Seen that, didn't you?
that if you do keep them in a community, you know, a lot of like certain species, you know, you should feed them separate.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing is one might get stressed out because the other two are trying to eat more, you know, whatever, you know what I'm saying? So
Yep.
they always say to separate them to feed them, which I hate doing that when I feed though, you know.
Yeah, I don't like moving them because, well, for one, if you move like 50 snakes, how long does that take?
Well, right. So to me, just separate them, you know, or at least while they're hatchlings. I think when they get older, ain't that bad. But when they're small, you know, there'll be times they're not going to want to eat because of that.
Right. All right.
Yeah, them things are a little over a year old, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, cause
You see that, right?
yeah,
That's how that one acts. I'm just gonna have to lay that there. It'll eat it every time. Here's some water.
You ever feed them any fish?
I do. Very, very seldom I do.
I know that's what they were eating when they were babies was, whitefish, some kind of whitefish, but
Yeah, I'll put them some fish in their water bowl. There you go. I'll leave it back up there. I tried to give it to you again. This one is the one that wouldn't eat for me when they were together, and I don't know why. It's that way. I'm gonna go get some hot water so I can do this the right way, and I'll be right back.
all right.
I'm gonna try that girl again and see if it was the temperature of the rat.
That's
It
all right.
was.
I'm used to being on camera by myself and Justin checking the
Hey, I'm gonna
dog,
go
so
walk the dog.
that's what I was doing while he's feeding.
Right. Over damn phone cord. It ain't good. But I can talk to you anyway.
Hell yeah.
Like that way, I'll talk to you. Okay.
So how's everybody doing tonight? On a Sunday night. Good to see you in joining some live streams, Keys. Nice to have you in the community. Frozen thawed feedings might as well feed them broccoli.
Who says that?
That was Derek. He said, "Don't." He said, "I'm kidding. Don't block me."
Well, I'll be honest with you. The only reason I feed frozen thawed is so I can
Not have
regulate
10 million
the
rats out
growth
there
of
in
the
your
rat.
shed.
Right. I can freeze them off at the size I need them, and I'm good.
Yeah, because if you don't, dude, you know how fast they can get to another size, or they can just all of a sudden now you got like 200 extra large rats that you have nothing to feed it to.
Right.
Because they grow fast.
That they do. Try this one more time. She's moved to the back of the tub, of course. I think it's his phone. She don't ever act like this.
Good to hear, Micah. Good to hear. You're doing good, buddy.
She won't eat it. Her sister probably will. This is a nice normal right here. Well, normal het clam.
Right.
Looky there. How you like that broccoli, Derek?
Dude. Carshay says, chilling here, redid enclosures and made 2 more isopod colonies out of the original ones. They are reproducing nicely. Nice.
Hell yeah. How about we do an assist feed? Y'all like to see that?
Yeah, that'd be all right because some people don't know how to do that. So,
Yeah, I'll do that here in just a second. First off, we're gonna feed a hog nose. Where you at, buddy? You hiding on me? Yeah, I don't know where he's at. That's bad, ain't
They're always hiding, it seems like.
it? I don't know where he is. Usually he's right here up front.
He in that water bowl, is he?
No, the water bowl was straight on the ground.
Oh, okay.
There he is. Hey, buddy. Come on, you want that? He's a shed. He'll still eat. Wish I could zoom in a little bit closer.
It's hard to feed and film too at the same time, ain't it?
It is. Usually when I do a feeding video, I have my wife or one of my kids recording for me.
Yep.
Look at him. He's still trying to bluff me off him eating. This guy won't give me no issues. I guarantee he's already waiting. But if I sit there and let y'all watch every one of them, it's going to take 4 hours.
Yeah, it is, Derek. That's the hog nose.
I just put me a little reminder there that it ate. Let's go with this guy here. I guarantee you, he won't give me no fuss.
Is that your king snake?
Yeah. Well, one of them.
Yeah, you don't ever have a problem with them things eating.
Yeah, he's a beautiful snake, man. Both my king snakes are really. You hear the whole war stories, they'll freak out over food and stuff.
Right.
And mine, I swear, I could stick my hand in there and them not have eaten in, 5 or 6 days and they don't never bite me.
Hell yeah.
Garters, on the other hand, no. They try to nab me every time.
See, the guy I got the babies from, he said he hand feeds his adult garters. That's how tame they are.
Hell yeah.
I was like, that's cool. So
that's my VE. And right there is the best stuff ever. You want to clean your snake tools, tubs, and whatever?
yep.
Go that route. Or chlorhexidine. Chlorhexidine nice too.
Yeah. F10's good. So is chlorhexidine.
Where he at? To my little sand boa. I've had him forever. Seems like.
Rob's just got a mix of everything.
There he is in the back. That work for you? You need to check his water.
He took it quick, didn't he?
Oh yeah. He's a pretty good size. I hate to do that right there. He don't care though. He's got food, man. You talk about vicious and a hell of a strike. They got them serrated teeth, right?
Right.
They get a hold of you, you gonna know it. For as little as they are. All right, let's see here. If y'all want to, we'll let me turn my camera around so I don't look like an idiot.
Derek, you'd do that, and knowing you're lucky, you'd find out you're actually allergic to their bites.
Talking about that copperhead.
No, he said if he had he goes, I would do some most clickbaity shit if I had a hog nose. I would put out videos titled "Venomous Snake Bite Keeper" or "Bites Keeper in the Face." You watch the video,
Oh
it'd be a
yeah.
hog bite me on the nose. I'm like, yeah, but
Talk to
so,
Andrew about that.
yeah,
You know, I'm talking about DEA.
yep.
DEA exotics. Think about how I'm gonna smoke cigarettes so I can be steady and not so shaky when I attempt to feed this guy. He's a
Is
pretty
that the
snake, man, but some of them, this will be his fifth assist feeding
is
for
that
some reason.
your excuse for being shaky?
Yeah, no, it don't bother me to assist feed at all.
No, I know. I was just laughing.
They always attempt to feed them first. You know, see if they'll take it.
Right,
Offered him a lime just, I think, 4 days ago. Offered him a lime. No,
right.
found him floating in the water. The pinky, that is. For some
Yep.
reason,
Yeah, it is. That's funny, ain't
it's like he hits him in the mouth.
it? Did you not know that?
That's hilarious. I did not know that.
Oh, I
I
thought you
changed
just
everything else about that.
I thought you just did it because you was
No,
playing
that's my
around.
bird's name.
Oh,
That's funny.
I was like, I thought you just did it because you're messing around. And like, yeah, I was like, damn, pretty girl,
Oh, that's funny.
huh?
Shit.
You can change it or you leave it. It don't matter. That's funny shit.
How the hell do you change it?
Just um, I don't know. I don't think you got to back out. I think you can just click on your deal. Like I can change people's names in in the live stream.
Right.
Yeah, because like I changed Justin's one night going Iron Dog's biggest fan. He didn't even know I was there for a long time.
I ain't worried about it. Don't bother me none.
You got something you want to tell us, Rob? See, now he's gonna back out. He's gonna change it now. Todd in the house. Brad in the house. Yep. And just remember, we can time you out too, Derek.
How's that?
Yeah, there you go. I knew you wouldn't change it. It don't matter now. Everybody done seen it for the last fucking 30
That's
minutes
so
or
funny.
hour.
Nobody but Derek. That's so funny, man.
I seen it. I just thought you had it there for a joke or something, so I didn't say nothing. What's up,
Yeah.
Benji?
Right there is the link if anybody wants to come on.
You time me out, I'm leaving.
Even Todd's in here and he didn't tell me I'm a pretty girl.
Maybe Todd thinks you're a pretty girl.
Yeah.
Maybe everybody was in
He
chat
said
going,
Daddy was here and maybe, I don't know.
ah, damn. TNT balls just hit Derek. Put him in timeout. Oh, that's funny.
Damn.
That is funny. You calling his bluff, ain't you, Todd?
Oh, sorry, Brad. I didn't see it. The rat tub cleaning video.
Cool, cool. No crying, Derek. No crying. And he has to come back because you threw a hook in his giveaway. He's got to sit here and support you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I talked to him about the hook, and it was $168 estimated shipping to Australia when I looked on USPS's website.
Right.
So he gave me an extra $50, and he's like, "Just keep the hook, Kentucky." I'm like, "No, we ain't doing that." I told him, I said, "I can either ship you the hook and you keep it as yours, or you can give it away again." And he decided he's gonna give it away. So
Cool.
hope he didn't want me to. I didn't think about that. He may have not wanted me to say that.
Well, he needs to spend that shit.
But if you don't care, there you all go. There's a chance to win that hook again. Because that wasn't the only thing that was going to need to be shipped. That Redline product too. It's quite expensive when it gets
what's all the products? Them Redline is they do tongs and shit like that. Is that what they
I
carry?
really don't know.
You know, Brian Barczyk's part of that company.
Derek would have to be the one to tell you.
What's up, Justin? Yeah, Brian Barczyk's part of that Redline company. Him and a few other big names started it, I guess.
Who is?
Brian Barczyk.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Brian Barczyk. Wonder if he's gonna give his retic a big old turkey this year.
Probably his anaconda.
Yeah.
I think he did his anaconda last year. Then he had to go and clean the cage up. I mean, they don't digest feathers, dude. You know what I mean? That's the bad thing. You feed him a turkey, and then you got fucking feathers and everything else you still got to clean up. So
I like Brian, I do, but he does some of the stupidest shit that gets him in so much grief. Like the whole anaconda being sex strong.
right.
Like he didn't even sex it when he bought it.
Nope.
Thought it was a male the whole time because of size, and it ends up producing a baby for him without breeding it.
Well, that's what's crazy about it.
Yeah, I mean, something awesome, but there's people out there that's gonna be like, "You didn't sex your snake because you're an idiot."
No, maybe. I mean, and he said that on a video not long. I know he said it on a video before. He goes, "Hey, I even miss sex snakes sometimes. It happens to everybody, you know. I mean, well, I mean, you got a snake in your collection that was told to me was a female, then told before the night before they shipped it out, hey bro, I'm sorry, we've sexed it again and it's a male. I said that's fine, send it. And then and so I never checked it because I'm Jimmy from Ball Life's pretty goddamn smart. I took his word, dude. Hey, he should know what he's doing. He ships everything for him anyway. And then next thing you know, you probed it or whatever, popped it, and it was a fucking female. So it's like, I mean, but
yeah, it happens.
That was really the only one I think I ever had that I never checked, because where it come from. What's up, Gary?
Yep. I've had 5, and luckily, 4 out of those 5 ended up being female and were supposed to be males. And you know, I still wouldn't be producing highways if that didn't happen. To
Right.
be honest with you,
Well, I mean,
I bought the highway as a female and ended up being a male.
the
Didn't hurt
bad
my
thing
feelings
is,
none because I was able to breed it.
think about a price difference on a snake from a male to a female on some snakes. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
I mean, if a
ungodly
male's,
differences.
yeah. So
Clown
yeah, I
tides being one of them.
I gave you. See, you got a deal on that snake, Rob, because you thought it was a male, and it was a female. So see, I was just cutting you a
Yep.
deal. I was just cutting you a deal because I knew it was female.
Right. You're talking about the pastel leopard special, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I miss that.
Well, even you
That's a
know,
beautiful snake, dude. I miss that snake, but she's in good hands, so I know where she's at.
yeah,
I know you'll do good
she's a
things with her.
beast too, man. She's a beast.
She was so gentle all the
God is
time.
a bad boy.
You could hold her. She'd love to be held. Well, she
Right.
always ate. She always ate good too, though. You know what I mean? That was weird. She was a snake that ate good, but never tried to strike at me.
Right. She's took a couple swipes at me, but always when I've been laying rats out in my room and that smell gets in there, and
Oh yeah. No, I don't think he's got the coop. He's got a bunch of other shit going on. With a couple slip discs or something, and the old lady put a beat down on him. Was what happened. You want to know the
all right,
truth?
I'm gonna try to feed this guy here and see if he'll eat. If he doesn't eat, then we'll assist feed him real quick.
All right.
I'll leave the camera alone just because I don't have a lot of faith that he's gonna eat this because he didn't eat the live that I had for him the other night.
Right. This
But
family is fun as fuck. It is, ain't it? I tried to
come on.
catch the tree. What did you do? Let a tree fall on you? The earth jumped on his back.
Yeah, this guy ain't gonna eat. So guess what? We're gonna assist feed him. All right. Show you this guy real quick. He's a chocolate hinging Woma pinstripe special. You see what that special does up the sides.
Yep.
He's a beautiful snake, man. Just chocolate. What it does to that head. But let me get this set up right here to where y'all can see. For those who have never assist fed a snake, you want to do this gently. And just grab them behind the head just like that. And then you can take their body and let it lay against you. Take the pinky rat. What you want to do is you want to push their mouth up and open. Get a better grip on this guy here. Come on. You slipped out on me. There we go. So, like I was saying, take and just push it out open. And you want to push the head where it start going into the gullet. Like like that. And then what I do is I'll take and just push down on the teeth and let them spit it out just like that. It's hard to show on camera. Try this again. I have a lot of success doing it upside down. And just gently get it started down the gullet. There we go. And once you spit it out again, come on. Listen, you fool. Yeah, I don't know why it took me off solo, but okay.
I thought maybe you hit a button or something.
Man, he is fighting me tonight.
Yeah, I usually have. I've only had a assist feed a few, and I do the same thing you're doing. And usually when I put it in their mouth, I kind of still hold it there until I feel them and try to take that first bite, and then I hang them upside down.
Right.
But I mean, I've been very lucky because I've only had to ever assist them one time. You know what I'm saying? And then they always ate after
Yeah.
that. But I'm like you. I'll
For
give
some
them
reason,
a month before I assist feed them.
oh, come on.
He's being hard.
Yes, he is.
Damn
Keeps
hidden
trying
Gene
to
Wolma.
move, and that's it. Hidden Gene Woman right there. That quirkiness.
But
I tell you.
it's better than last year. Last year you had what, a whole clutch you had to assist feed
Yes.
for a while, didn't you?
Yep. I actually lost one of them.
And that was weird because that was the same pairing you did before and the year before, and they all were great, weren't they? That was, in fact, that's where I got
Yep.
my Cindy girl.
Yep.
She got paired up with a banana pie this year.
There we go. Just hang a minute and just spit it out. I tell you what. Not good. Really starting to aggravate me. You can actually do this too much.
Yeah.
If it doesn't go this time, then I'm probably gonna let him chill out a minute. I think I got a good feeling there. Just hold him, and you should see him start to eat here in just a few seconds. Sometimes they just don't know what food is.
Well, they get scared when you try to feed them, and
Yep.
then that's what happens. Then they get scared every time. So there you go. Moon says put a little barbecue sauce on there for it.
Right. There he goes.
Well, my wife did our kids like that when they didn't want to eat something like she made. Something she made they didn't
Right.
like. Yeah, sometimes it takes a few times. They,
This will be this guy's fifth meal.
hell yeah. Fifth meal and still got assist feed it, huh?
Yep.
Wow.
Last time he didn't do this. Last time I offered him, uh, I just put it in his mouth. He clamped down. He coiled it
How long you
like
hold them
right
up there
out
like
my hand.
that? Usually once I see him take it, I just lay him down. So I've never
Yeah.
held him up like
Well,
that. So
this guy, he in the past he's been started like he's doing right there,
oh, and then backed out of it.
and then he'll use his body and back out of it.
I got you.
As long as I hold him upside down.
Pogo said his got used to being assist fed, so he waited a couple weeks and tried ASF live, and it worked.
Yeah, my next feeding, I'm probably going to offer it a mouse hopper. See what it does.
See, Brad, I've heard a lot of people say that. I've seen a lot of people like with the venomous, like baby rattlers. I've seen a lot of people have to assist feed their baby rattlers. God dang, bad enough holding an
Yeah.
adult size. You imagine holding a baby rattler and having to assist feed it?
I lay it down. Look what happened.
Backed right out, didn't it?
Yep.
That's crazy, dude.
It really
He
is.
just being an asshole.
Yep. He's like, you ain't gonna film me, motherfucker.
Wow, I can't believe he just backed out that quick on it. That's crazy.
Come on. I tell you what. I got ASF fuzzy right here. We'll try it. It's a little bit smaller.
J Dog is in the house. Welcome, J Dog.
Oh, J Dog. Yeah. No ASF fuzzy. Got some hair on it too to get tangled up in them teeth.
There you go.
Watch it.
Oh, who's like,
You're an asshole. I swear. He's a beautiful snake, man. I love the neck. How the neck does.
right?
See that stripe coming down the side? He's beautiful. But
Yep, he
he's
ain't
just,
cooperating. He's
being
like,
a
you ain't
dick.
fit. He's like, I'm not going to cooperate on camera for you.
I may take him off camera. I may have to go a little bit deeper. That's why I wanted the smaller one. I've sis fed 1,000 times, man. He's never give me this.
Never held mine upside down. This is new. I just put him down once and get it in there, but I get it while the head is first. Yep, or the whole head is first.
I've got him now. You're telling me. Nothing to cry against.
Try getting it in his mouth and set him down while still holding head. Press to get teeth in and then release the head from your grip. We had it earlier like that, but I think it released it anyway, didn't it?
Knowing how to assist feed ain't the problem here. I mean, literally, this guy is just fighting me, and he doesn't usually do this. He's starting to move with it now. I just had to push it. I hate trying to force feed him.
Right.
I literally had to push it past his gullet this time. He's still
Yeah,
trying
but
to get rid of it. What he's doing right now, trying to push it out.
Todd said he'd been feeding one almost 5 months and it took an ASF on its own last night. Awesome.
Hell yeah.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, really, we do our very best to make sure we have successful clutches. They all live, and they all eat. But this could have been a snake, say, in the wild that was never going to make it or survive. So, you know, say you assist feed it and it still doesn't ever make it or it dies some reason. I think it's just the way the odds are that it was never meant to make it anyway. You know what I mean?
Right. He's going now. Make you realize he wasn't going to get it out. So the only way to get it out of his mouth is to eat it.
Yep.
I've been feeding him smaller ones. That probably was what it is. It might have been a little bit too big to really get a good handle on it.
Right.
But he's rather thin in the back. See what I'm saying? Trying not to move him too fast.
Right.
And I want to get some weight on him. So I think this would be a good meal for him. Once he learns how to eat, it'll be good. Because the availability of food is not an issue. He's definitely going now. I just don't think he knows how to eat.
Don't be moving him around that much, Rob.
Yeah. About messed up.
He's just going to be one of them stubborn snakes, dude. I mean,
Yep.
and the bad thing is you might have to go with like really something smaller, like a mouse pinky or something, just so it can go down easier.
Right.
But you hate doing that too, because I hate fucking feeding mice. Period.
Yeah, that's why I have them. There's a guy that lives pretty close to Todd, actually, up in the Ashland, Kentucky area. I'm not going to say any names, but he literally told me over the phone that he didn't assist feed, didn't have time for it. If they was going to eat, they was going to eat. If they don't, they'll die.
Damn.
I get it because, maybe there's something wrong with the snake, but I can show you several, well, not several, I can show you at least 3 in my collection that I produced that are doing just phenomenal now,
Right.
killing food that I just fed uh, emoji for a good 4 months. I even helped palpate her to go to the bathroom for a good 5 months. And that snake is doing just awesome now.
Awesome. Hey, Miker wants to know if you can start over. He had to step away and missed it.
Yeah, let me pull it right out and then we'll get started. I'm gonna go ahead and set this guy back in his tub, let him finish his meal.
Yeah, he's about got her now.
It's
So
safe to say that he's ate her. I don't want to handle him and cause him to regurgitate. Yeah, he's got her now.
and that just shows you how long it can take to assist feed one snake sometimes.
Yep,
I mean,
like we was talking about last year.
oh yeah.
I had 9. Not one freaking snake would eat for me. Funny thing about that is you would think, oh well, there's something wrong with the heat. There's something wrong with the humidity. I had 3 other clutches that were eating just fine in the same exact rack. I
Right.
even tried moving them around. Nope. I had to assist feed them. And I assist fed one for 9 months. 9 freaking months. And one day I just walked in, she was gone. She was And sometimes they just don't make it.
Yeah, and see, that's where I say
And
that would have been one
well,
that
maybe
would
that's the,
it would have never made it in the wild either. You know what I mean? That's what I'm getting at. There's just some that no matter what we do, they just ain't gonna make it, dude. You know, I mean, it sucks,
yeah,
but I mean,
right. Well, that guy, he needed that meal. He didn't get one the last feeding day because, like I said, I offered it alive, and
right,
I left it alive in there overnight. That's probably stressful enough on him. Sometimes assist feeding, if you're trying too hard, I'm not gonna lie to you, a couple more times, and I'd have probably let him go and try it again tomorrow.
right.
But
Sorry to hear
sometimes
that,
that
Todd.
stress can lead to them do what?
I said sorry about that, Todd. He had a hatchling die today.
Oh, my bad, Todd. I'm sorry. It happens, man. I had one die probably when was that? About a month and a half ago. I come in here and it was dead.
Yeah, but I mean, think about it. The guy like you're talking about, dude. All right. So as keepers and breeders, we do our best to make sure that they all hatch out and they all thrive, and then we can sell them or whatever and be good. So for you to say, and some people believe, they do the no cut, so they take a chance on, umbilical cord or whatever, what I'm saying. But I mean, that don't bother me, the no cut as much, But when you say you have hatchings and if they don't eat, screw it, dude. That's an investment you're making. Why wouldn't you try to? I mean, if you're breeding snakes, I mean, and it's an investment. That's like throwing money away, dude.
Right.
I mean, that makes all that hard work and then just say, fuck it, I don't want to assist feed it so they can die. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I mean, that to me is stupid. That's the most stupid thing I've ever heard, I mean, I'm going to try my
Uh,
best.
Troy.
Anything I can do to get that snake to eat. You know what I mean?
Yep. Troy bought a snake. Balls and stripes,
Yeah.
and I can't think of the gene. It was confusion. It was a confusion.
Acid,
Like
static,
three other
confusion.
genes with it. Nice snake, but he bought it from a guy that said he couldn't get it to eat. He was assist feeding it, and he sold it to him on a like heck of a deal, but
Right.
under the agreement that he wasn't going to guarantee it. That pretty much told him it's probably going to die on you, just so you know.
Yeah.
And he said he took it home, let it sit overnight, offered an African soft fur the next day, and bam, snake's been killing it since. I said, "You're lucky."
Yeah. Well, I think it just depends on the situation. Like when I had that one-off food for 4 or 5 months, dude, I finally put her back in, and she got up to 150 grams, and she just went off food, and she killed
Right?
meals every week. But I put her in, I put a little hide in there for her, and I moved her whole tub somewhere, and I completely covered it. You know what I mean? And put her in her own little
Yeah.
spot by herself, away from everything else, for like a week or so. Went in there and threw a little pinky hopper in there, or pinky rat, shut the light back off, and she ate.
Bam.
And she went right back on food. But then she got
Oh
up.
yeah.
Then it was like 6 months later, I come in and that smell, dude. That smell. I'm like, something's dead in here. And she regurgitated and died, like a year later. I'm like, God damn it.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I remember when that happened.
Yeah, it's
But
crazy because it wasn't that it was a high dollar snake, but you get attached to the ones you got to sit there and spend time and do that with. Them are the ones you hate to see lose because you tried so hard to, make it survive. You know what I'm saying?
right. I had a pied male that he went off food. He was losing weight real quick, and I just knew something wasn't right with him. I took him to the vet. He's like, "Oh, he's a beautiful snake. There's nothing wrong with him." Blah blah blah. I'm like, "I need some antibiotics,
He's a
and
beautiful
I need
snake.
some flagyl." And I gave him some flagyl. Gave him his antibiotic shots. He ate 2 more times for me, and then died 2 months later. But as far as knowing his history, I didn't know how old he was. I know the girl had had him for probably 8 years. So by this time, it's been 3 or 4 years ago. She probably paid a pretty good penny for him,
Right.
and she was having to get rid of all of her reptiles because she was moving in with her mother-in-law while they built her house, and her mother-in-law said, "Hell no." And that's where my carpet come from. It's where my iguana come from. I took all the reptiles. Pretty much. She gave me the snakes. I just bought the enclosure and the carpet python. She
Right.
gave me everything else. And yeah, he was the first year I had him. I bred him and everything. Ate awesome for me. And then all of a sudden, he just went downhill quick.
Is that the one that you got emoji from?
Yep, emoji. She come from my test subject when a buddy of mine suggested me pairing my females up at 1,200 grams. Oh yeah, man, pair them up at 1,200, and then start power feeding them, and they'll get up to 1,500 by the time they lay. Yeah,
Uh, or they'll go off food and
I
won't eat
bred
at all.
her one time, one time, and she went off food. Gave me 3 eggs and weighed 900 grams after she laid those eggs.
Yep.
2 of the eggs died. Emoji hatched on day 50 on her own, broke away from her yolk, and I assist fed her for 4 months, palpated her for 5. I I even called Brian Gundy about that girl. You know how Brian puts his number out there for you to call if you have any questions or anything. I called his ass. I said, "What do I do?" He's like, "I've never seen this." He said, "It sounds like what you're doing is the right thing to do." He said, "Just you're going to give that girl some special attention."
Right.
And that's what I did. I can show you right now. She's a beautiful girl. But
Cardi B got timed out.
oh my goodness, we're gonna take Todd's power away, ain't we? Because Todd,
Todd's he's like having that blue like, ha ha, I've got the power.
hey Heather, how's it going?
What's up, Heather?
Yeah, is Heather blue?
Yes.
It's kind of nice seeing a live stream where not everybody's blue, right? I feel like I actually got moderators in here.
Except for the people who aren't
Like
blue and
y'all
get
better
timed
behave,
out.
Todd. I will go tonight as soon as this live stream ends. I promise. And everybody that's in here, I'll make them blue. I just have to do it from my laptop. I can't do it from my phone.
Erica's
And I
cussing
would
me
go
in the
live on my
DMs.
laptop, except I've never went live from. I need to do a live from that laptop just to see how that camera does. Oh, I may like it better. I know
I
you can do
noticed
more stuff with the StreamYard.
well, I run a computer like when I do my live, I shoot with my phone, but I use my computer to run everything in the background. but my phone camera is way better than a goddamn laptop camera. You know what I'm saying? It's way more clear.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Yeah.
hard to find a good camera on a laptop. Like when Todd, you can tell Todd when he uses his phone, it's crystal clear, dude. Compared to his laptop, you
Yep.
know, it's fuzzy on his laptop. You don't, you know, even like looking at the snakes, it's hard to see the true colors. But on his phone, they come in really clear. You know what I mean? But that's just because these phones got such good cameras anymore. You know, I mean,
Yep.
unless you buy like an external camera or whatever, you know, for your, for your laptop,
Yep.
it's hard to get a good picture. You know.
I'm gonna play around with it this week, and I'm gonna try to get my Canon linked into my laptop and see if I can
See,
use that to
you can
stream.
do that. You could probably do that.
Yep. Those Canons are awesome, man. I mean, I know you can do that. It's what Cusco does, you know.
Right.
And you see how good his live streams look. It's almost like cinematic.
Yeah, but
Anybody, any
he tested
question
that
you ever
theory.
had, man?
He,
See,
he tested that theory with the phone too, and realized how easy it was to shoot a video on his phone, and how good that quality was, and almost made him think, "Fuck," you know.
I got all this equipment. I could have just had a phone.
Yeah, I mean, in reality, you know.
You know, honestly, he should just take a real nice phone with him on his trips, and you wouldn't have situations like he did at the CRBE 2 years ago when he had all his equipment stolen.
Yeah, but you know, when you're doing the stuff he's doing with multiple angles and cameras, you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah, you got to have the setup.
You know.
That's true.
But you know, J&G does great, excellent videos, and he runs two of the GoPros, and then he's got a Sony AX or whatever. And that Sony dude is badass. That's a
Oh yeah,
badass camera, dude. That's like a $3,500, $4,000 camera, dude. You know?
yeah. Anything Sony is, I mean, it's going to be good.
Yeah, and he's got the shit he does with that camera, dude, is amazing. I think it's one of the best ones out there. And that's what Todd Autry
You
uses,
know that right there.
The Sony too. You know,
Yeah,
trolls show up when
I
I'm
haven't seen
here. They
Todd.
will.
Really?
Yeah, he's been bouncing in and out of live streams. You know,
Yeah.
he's got two channels, the Roundup Rodeo, and
Okay. Yeah.
then he's got
Yeah.
the other one, the Angry Atrox. So it doesn't show up as
Oh,
Todd
okay.
Autry no more.
I seen him. I seen him today. Then I want to
Because
say maybe he came in my pretty girl cam. You missed that one, Heather. That was a good one. I'm sure you would have given me some hell on it.
yeah, Heather, he didn't. He's using his wife's phone and didn't change the name underneath her, and he come on and it said "Pretty Girl," and I thought he knew about it, so I never said nothing. Hell, he ran an hour on the stream tonight with "Pretty Girl."
Yep. That's so funny.
Welcome back, Eric.
Wow. Welcome, Eric B. I'm gonna do something else here. Let's see here. Da-da-da-da-da. Anybody would like to join us and have a good discussion? Come on down.
You
Just
must
don't
have
be showing your peckers.
you got to have clothes on. You must be clothed.
Don't want no Kurt activity happening.
Nope.
With my logo on the screen there, it looks like you have a giant KY sticker on your sticker board.
Yeah, I see that. I like the Batman one. I got in on that deal. I like that sticker.
Yeah. That's one of my favorite. Support Chase Patton. Let me show you what my wife made me.
Oh,
And it's not done just yet.
made you a bottle?
Yeah. She's
Or
gonna put
keep,
stuffing down in it, and
oh,
then she's gonna pick up some of those clear LED light, that you can run off a battery.
yeah, what do they call it? Like the the angel LEDs or something like the angel hair LEDs. They're like little thin wires and stuff.
Yep.
Okay, we have
Turn
three
that
spots
goddamn,
there.
turn that
Oh,
TV off.
crap.
God damn, Gary.
I keep forgetting about that shit. I'm watching Christmas Vacation.
Gonna get me a.
They just,
Try
they
to
just
get
went
the
down the
tag.
yellow
copyright.
sled.
Yeah, I
We
like it
need,
though. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, my wife got two of those from her sister. She's got LED lights that go all the way down the bottom, and the battery sticks on the other side like a switch.
yep. Rob, you
He
need
said,
to change
"Rob,
the
you got
layout,
you
buddy.
got a sticker?"
Huh?
Hold
You
on.
need to change the layout,
Yeah, I don't know why it does that. I guess where I went out of it a while ago.
probably.
There we go.
This live was a lot of fun, but I gotta go get up early before we go to bed. All right, Keith, thanks for hanging out.
I just wanted to pop on so see how everybody's doing. Because I'm getting ready to pass out myself.
Why it does that?
Probably internet glitching, so it just does it real quick. Like if it
No,
glitches.
I went up here to change something like that, and it literally we can go with that.
Yeah, we're going to be tearing down our garage out here, the old one. It's going
The
to be
old
building a two-car garage.
fundraiser background.
It's going to be heated and air conditioned.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to start getting some critters to keep out there because wife ain't going to go out there. And my goat's going to have the other side of the garage.
I thought you sold that
Thank you,
car.
Keith, for coming in.
Oh, got it back.
Cool.
Didn't cash the check, didn't do nothing. I got it back.
Real
Help.
baller.
Had to have just to,
Take him out to the backwoods.
I can't have a critter, I got to have cars.
She's not gonna let you have no critters out there. I'm telling you.
Well, if it's out in the garage, it's heated air conditioned. She's not going to go out there. What's going to bother
Yeah.
her?
She'll tell you. Nope.
Nah, doubt it. Because I'll be doing most of the work on the garage. As soon as I
But if
heal
she,
up, but I'm not going on the roof. Staying away from the roof, I'll let somebody else do that.
Don't like
Almost.
roofs?
No, I was trying to fix the banister out back where a tree limb had taken out part of the railing. I lost my balance. Fell 15 feet flat on my back. I've got a thing underneath my shirt. See, look, Iron Dog shirt. Can't mess with my Diamond Empire. But I had
Yep.
a brace on right here. Comes wrapped around here. Goes all the way down past my hips. And I have a machine in the bedroom that hooks into it that keeps squishing you so you don't get stiff. Like
Right.
they would put on your legs.
Wow.
I can't stay hands bottles. Good Lord, everybody around me coughing. That's one thing I need to do, bring COVID home to wife. And I'd really get my ass kicked.
Well, just video it so we can see. Then you can get famous on YouTube, and then you ain't got to worry about it.
This guy got his ass whooped.
If it goes viral, Gary, they pay good money for viral videos, so you got to film it if she's whooping that ass.
Don't worry, I'll mail you that shoe.
Hell yeah. Todd, you gonna run that rack cam later?
Yeah, I think he's got it set up already.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he did.
I don't know if it's running, but I know it's set up.
Yeah. I'll probably go another 25 minutes or so. Make it 2 hours.
Cool, cool.
Well, the boss is calling for me. Can you hear
Yep.
her? Oh, I hear somebody walking down the hallway.
She's coming after you.
That boomerang shoe.
Oh, I would fall over laughing right now if I see something come flying and hit you upside the head. I'm not gonna lie, I'd laugh my ass off.
You'd fall out your chair, wouldn't you?
Oh, I would. I would laugh so hard. Whack! I'd be like,
KY's looking
damn.
at him like he would.
Yeah, he's waiting now. He's
On
like, come on.
reels,
I think
see him on
everybody that's on the
IG
channel
reels.
would laugh. Be like,
Haymaker.com.
He's back there going, Gary.
you little prick.
Heather called that one.
Yep.
By the way, Heather, how's my candy girl doing?
Just put shivers up your spine. Makes the hair on the back of your neck stand up too.
Oh.
You hear that, Gary? It's like, oh, like Mufasa.
Fassa.
Hey.
Yeah. My son loved that movie. He come walking by me, go Mufasa. You didn't go, oh. He'd do it, keep doing it till he did.
Hell yeah.
Kids are good when they're little, but when they get grown up, they're buttholes.
No, my candy girl, she's doing real good.
You know, oh, they're doing great. I'm getting ready to feed them here in a little while.
How's my head candy
They look
doing
amazing, man. Like, no joke. Like, they look great. I love normals, but there's just something about a normal that has a het involved. Like, I have 2 albino pied, double het albino pieds. I have 2 het candies, posset pieds, a pair of each, and they look so different from just a regular normal. Like, the contrast is what I guess is what really shows what they look like.
Don't be breeding that candy no damn albino either.
Ooh.
To
Somebody
me,
asked me the other day, he said, "Are you going to mix them?" I said,
hell no. Well, number
Hell
one,
no. Pure candy.
I think it just takes away from the candy and it actually lowers the value. And not only that, if you have any that are het, you got to sell it as an albino, not a, or you can't sell it as it's got to be either. You just got to tell them it's either albino or candy. You don't know, so it screws you. You know what I mean?
Kind of like that whole asphalt yellow belly or grass.
Right.
Gotta take the dog out in the yard, see if he can get any coons or coyotes.
And to me, I mean, my luck, I'd get one and it'd be the albino, pos albino, and then the next guy would get the pos candy. He would get the candy.
Yep.
Yeah.
But say candy clowns would be pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
Right before I fell off the banister.
How about both, Heather? Candy clown pieds.
Look at that finger there. They got
a long project though.
You're all beat up, Gary.
Look, I got the fight like a UFC fight or something.
Unless you found a
can't move it.
Clown pie to put to it, then you can make a triple hit.
Well, I just wanted to pop in and say hey, and eventually I'll get a hold of somebody to build me a hook.
Well, all you gotta do is ask that man right there. He'll build you one.
Oh yeah. I won one from him, and then it went to
Yep.
everywhere. But I'll talk to you guys tomorrow or
all right, man.
see you on the Iron Dog Show.
Get some rest,
buddy.
buddy.
I forgot the Iron Dog Animal Show. Sorry. Forgot about Justin. You know how that is. Talk to you guys
It's the
later.
Iron Dog Show. So just say it, Gary.
Yep. Have a good one, guys.
All right. Thanks for coming in, buddy.
Not a problem. Have a good one.
Yeah, but it just takes so much. It devalues the price of the candy when you mix it with an albino. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I mean, if you look at like a Candino pied compared to a candy pied or an albino pied, that candy pie is worth about $5,000 to $7,000. You know what I'm saying? An albino pied or Candino pied ain't worth that. You know. Plus, if you got a pure candy, man, that snake has nothing. You know, especially female. Like the one that Heather won in that raffle, when it's breeder size, it's already worth $1,800. This is a breeder, if not more.
Yep.
Just being a
I think
candy.
more along the lines of 2.
Yeah, so it's worth at least 18 to 2,000 just being a breeder
Versus
female.
an albino girl, it's probably worth 8 or 9. Maybe 1,000 tops, depending on if she looks good enough.
I don't know. I've seen some people selling some pretty cheap albinos. You know, I mean, they're not. I mean, they're not like they used to be. You know what I'm saying?
I raffled a pair of albinos for 700.
Right.
That went quick.
Right.
Those raffles ain't doing like they used to. That's for sure.
Well, it's a bad time of year, dude.
Yep.
I mean, honestly, I mean, well, not only
Like
holidays, but you know, inflation and gas and everything else that's in food that's went up. Albino breeder size, $300. There you go. Yeah, they're not that expensive anymore.
I can believe that, I guess.
300 to 500. Yeah, yeah. They're not worth a lot anymore.
Versus what 20 years ago they was worth thousands.
Yeah. Well, there's so many there's so many albinos out there, dude. You know, I mean, you can get them pretty cheap anymore. I mean, you know, I had that one that come from IDR. You know, that was a nice albino, dude. You know, it had nice fucking oranges on it and everything. And that was a $300 snake, and now that it's like $150 snake. You know what I mean? As a hatchling, you know, they're not worth what they, you know, their price just dropped for some reason. You know.
Right.
But I think a lot of it dropped is because people are working with so many other enhancing genes and, you know, desert ghosts and everything else that, you know,
Well,
they don't want another recessive in there, you know.
that and the dark snakes, honestly, are really doing good right now. Like, I posted my banana pies that, you know, had several hits on them, but I posted a couple pictures of my GHI chocolate clutch, and man, the amount of messages I got.
Right.
They haven't even shed yet. So I don't know what's going to be available, what's not. I can tell you, I'm probably keeping 3 out of that clutch myself.
Poke, I just think you're better off just keeping your albinos pure and your candies pure, because in the long run they're worth more money that way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree.
Is what I'm getting at. I mean, I like both genes. Don't get me wrong, but I would rather buy an albino pied or candy pied compared to a Candino pied. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
That's all I'm getting at.
Yep.
Now, if I had a candy and you didn't have another candy, I would be like breeding it to like a pied or something, and then, you know, doing a longer project and then trying to, you know what I'm saying?
And still end up with pure candy.
Yeah, but you know, yeah, exactly.
Said flounder pie.
Yep. And if you want to see the most beautiful candy ever, look at the tri-stripe candy.
Yes, that is.
Oh my fucking god, dude.
Yes. For certain.
That was a $10,000 snake.
And your darker genes like cinnamon, black pastel, GHI, stuff like that. Blackhead looks amazing with it. Blackhead candy. They're sharp.
And toffee and candy are the same gene, so.
Yeah. I guess that's why I like lavender, because lavenders to me are they're about like candy. I know they're not a lilac,
They're more
but
brighter. They're more of a brighter color though. I like the
yeah,
lavenders. Yeah.
yeah. I sold all my albino stuff and then done that raffle to get rid of my last two albinos because I wanted to work with strictly candy. And then my buddy Ramel over at Morph Nation Reptiles, I was over at his house one day just shooting the shit. He was telling me about a clutch that he had incubated for a guy. The guy bred a albino het pied to a pied het albino. Well, one of those snakes didn't have the het, and he ended up with 6 normals. He had 3 males and 3 females out of 6 eggs. Well, whenever Ramel showed him what he hit, that was the last time Ramel had talked to him. And like
Huh.
3 months went by, the guy still hadn't messaged him. And Ramel's like, I can't house all these snakes, man. I got to do something with them. Next thing I know, he had given me a pair.
Damn.
I'm like, shoot, yeah, I'll take a pair. You know, why not? I'll raise them up. I don't care.
And I think it's cool that Q, he's big into the albino.
Yeah.
I'd like to see, like it'd be cool if he could get like an albino pied visual or something. I mean, that'd be kind of cool.
Yep. OQ.
Man, think about that, Heather and Rob. How long ago we met and how little Q was and how much that kid has grown and matured already.
Shoot, yeah.
I mean, it's crazy.
How old is he now, Todd? He's got to be, what, 11, 12, 13?
I would say somewhere right there, yeah.
Yep. I thought he was 11, same age as Brooke. Yep. You can go back on my earlier videos and just see how little Brooke was.
Yeah, I remember.
Golly. I'll be honest with you. When she started having seizures and stuff, she got put on that medicine. That medicine has changed her.
Yeah, I remember that.
Psychologically, it changed her. And we go back to the doctor in January. We're going to talk to her because she hasn't had a seizure in over almost 2 years.
That's good.
And I'm not trying to bring up anything nasty. If nobody wants to hear anything about a woman's cycle, but I really truly believe that she'd always been a little overweight, and that can play a part in the girl starting her cycle early. And she was 9 years old when she started, and
Yeah.
I really think that every time that it would come that time, she would have a seizure, either like the day before or the day after, one or the other.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I think now that she's a little bit older, I think it had to do with hormones. I really
Right.
do. And I'm going to see if we can't try to either switch her medicine or maybe go to a lower dose and eventually try to get her off of it.
Right.
But I don't know. I've just seen some stories where people were talking, about how their medicine changed their kid.
Right.
And it's really dangerous because it's a really developmental stage for the brain.
Right.
And that's exactly what that medicine does is it calms the electric waves down in the brain. so seizures aren't as triggered. But yeah,
That's where a lot of people were, when, they were going through problems like that a few years back. That's why a lot of people were moving to like Colorado because, they couldn't do that shit in their
CBD.
home. Yeah, they couldn't. Well, even the oils and stuff, the THC oils and stuff for that, they couldn't do it in their home state without getting in trouble.
Yep.
But yet, it'd be crazy. You'd see their kid have a seizure and they do like 1 or 2 drops and they'd automatically just quit, dude. You know what I mean? It's just like, it's insane,
Yeah, they have this nasal spray that I have to keep on me at all times, and the school won't accept that. They won't do the nasal spray. It has to be a rectal gel. And I'm like, that to me would be more embarrassing for her because if she has a seizure, it goes on past 5 minutes in school. Then that's when you're supposed to administer that medicine. And, well, you know what rectal means.
Oh, yeah.
And to me, that would be more embarrassing, and I
That'd
would
be
be
more,
more prone to do the nasal.
it could be traumatizing to a girl, like
Yep.
that, I mean,
Yes.
honestly,
Yes.
I
So
mean,
we
I'm just
made
being
it
serious.
plain and clear that, make sure the teacher knows that if she starts having a seizure, to get everybody out of that classroom right then. Because if it goes on past 5 minutes, you all won't allow the nasal medication because there's something in it that they don't want in that medicine. I don't know what it was. I couldn't remember. They told us, but they just wouldn't allow it in school. It had to be the rectal gel. I was like, okay, then this is what you do. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's scary. I
schools are
wish that
crazy, dude.
I wish that on nobody, not even my worst enemy. Not that I have one, but that seeing your kid go through that, that's rough.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
they're helpless. They don't know what they're doing. They don't even know what's happening.
Right.
Since you put her little guy on ADHD meds a few
Yep.
years ago, he turned into a little dick. Cut that shit off real quick.
Yeah, shit'll do that.
Yep.
Shit like that'll do that,
Yeah.
or make them a zombie where they want to do nothing. You know what I mean?
Yes.
There's that Ritalin was bad about that shit back in the day.
Yes. Yeah, that's a different type of medication there, but it's
Oh,
still
for sure.
psychological.
Yeah, for sure.
This medicine, it made Brooke like she just does weird shit.
All right.
Like I'm sitting here thinking, at first, like, man, kids are weird. But then I'm like, kids aren't supposed to do that. She'll just be like in a daze and just start looking around like, what are you doing, Brooke? My mind, it's going, like racing, she'll say. I'm like, wow, okay. And then she'll do this thing where she runs across my house, running with that phone, like, I need to get you a treadmill or something, girl. You're wearing my carpet out.
It's crazy.
But yeah, I got a corn snake at feed. Y'all want to see that? Maybe
You
before
got
I
to
end the
feed?
live.
Yeah. Go ahead. We'll feed one more before we got to
Got
head
5
out.
more minutes.
Hell yeah.
Got 5 minutes. Let's see. Let's get this settings. Takes too long to move this stuff around. So go back. So the layout. Booyah. Like I said, with the bluebirds, you don't have to worry about them being hot or anything. All of that is based on their sight. They see it. This guy, he's got 2 mice, but we'll feed him one. I still got plenty of rats left that I may do some recording tonight for my video tomorrow morning.
There you go.
Well, crap. I have a bunch of stuff in the way here. Sorry about that, guys. Those are the best little scales ever right there. Not too good for a adult-sized snake, though. Let's see here. Where are you at, everybody? And of course, he's in shed.
Boom.
It don't matter, though. This guy will eat and eat and eat. He's a beautiful blood red.
Yep.
Looks kind of dirty looking right now, but it's because he's in shed. He's full blast blued. You can tell by his eyes. Usually he's
That
bright red.
don't matter. He's hungry either way.
Yep, he'll eat. He'll usually take them down pretty quick at that size. He can eat a small rat. He's that big. That right there is like a medium mouse, almost large.
Pulling that thing back like, quit filming me, damn it.
Yeah. I bought this snake here for Linda when he was a neonate. He weighed 8 grams when I bought him. And I said, you know what? If you don't like the balls because they're bigger, let's get you a smaller snake to start out. Well, I had done some wheeling and dealing on Craigslist with a guy who had a nice beard he wanted to trade to a ball python.
Night, Miker.
That about a day or two before I talked to this guy, he literally well, let's do that for a minute. Go here. Anyway, I had a woman reach out to me. She gave me her ball python because her daughter lost interest in it. She was scared of it. She gave me everything she had with it. Full bag, brand new bag of forest floor bedding, cypress mulch, like 3 tanks, some totes that she used to move to feed. And anyways, it was a normal female. And I thought, well, it's a normal female. I'll take it. You know, heck, she gave me like $200 worth of stuff for it, thermostat, everything. It was a V100. It was worth the trip to go pick the thermostat up, if anything.
Right.
This boy reaches out. He's like, I want a ball python. This bearded dragon's mean. Well, the bearded dragon ended up going to Linda. She's like, I'm trading you. You can have your freaking snake. I'm taking the dragon. And like, literally to this day, she takes care of all the lizards in the house, and I take care of the snakes.
There you go. Yeah,
Even
Todd.
my iguana.
As soon as we're done here, I'll throw your stream up and let it run.
Hey, if you want to, drop the link in here, Todd. I'll throw it up myself. We'll wait for him to drop that link and then give everybody a few minutes.
All right, Heather. You have a good night.
Yeah, thank you, Heather, for stopping by. Don't work too hard. Remember what I said, take a break. She's working 14 hours a day, man.
Yeah, I know. Oh, man, I done smoked a whole free roll during this show. I'm fucking toasted.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Up past, man. I wish I could fucking smoke. Because I sure would.
It helps though. I mean, what's going on, you know?
You might see a AAP style a live stream.
There
You
you
know what
go.
I'm saying? You remember those
Yeah.
days, right?
Yep.
They put a stop to that shit real quick with the whole grow your channel shit.
I think there's some out there that still try it, but they didn't get not like how he did
Drop
it,
your
you know.
link. Yeah.
You know, but back then you could hit the three dots on the sign and on the side of somebody's name and go right to their channel too, though. You know, you can't do that no more, you know.
Yep. Right there's what you gotta do. You gotta drop that link.
Yep.
And some of those channels I still follow them. Like there's one Tommy. It's I think God, something whale that I follow still, and those moderators, by God, they won't let you drop any link. You have to
Nope.
go in there. You have to show them support.
Yep.
You gotta be active in that chat, and then they will drop your link.
Well,
You
because
try
they
to
don't want
drop,
they don't want people to come in there and get a bunch of people to sub to them, and then they never sub back and they take off. You know what I mean? So
right? James got.
yep.
You know he's from Kentucky. He's funny though, man. He'll call you out quick. I actually watch his live streams every now and then, just because he's funny. He'd be like, "Hell no, I'm not gonna. Why would I? Why would I help you out? You're in here for 5 fucking minutes, and you want me to drop your link."
Yep.
He's like, "How about you come back every day the rest of the week, be active in my live, and then I'll drop your link.
Right.
You're willing to do that? I'll help you out."
Exactly. What's up, BPL?
Yeah, he's funny. He don't give a shit what he looks like either. He can wake up out of bed, hair all like,
Yeah.
golly.
That's funny.
Well, Chris, I
Whew.
appreciate it, man.
Hey, not a problem, man.
It was fun for sure.
Hell yeah.
Hey, what's up,
Right.
David? Thanks for coming in, man. But I was getting ready to end the live stream here. We've been going at 2 hours, so I think we held about 10 strong the whole time.
Yeah, it's pretty good live.
Yeah, you draw a lot of attention. That's it. I tell you,
Shit, it ain't me.
I still got to feed a few snakes, but it's kind of hard to, like I said, it's hard to film and
It is.
try to feed at the same time.
It is.
I guarantee you that girl will eat for me if I don't have that camera around.
That's the thing right there. So,
Yeah,
well, yeah.
she never acts like that. I think that camera messed with her.
Well, some snakes are like that, bro.
Mm-hmm. Now, before we go, I'll show you something here. If you got a minute.
I got a minute.
Let's see. Let's see. If my calculations are right, by the way.
There's your Batman.
Yep. Man, who's that guy right there? Mutation station there, mutation station there. I got Flintstones.
There you go.
Anyway,
There's that big girl.
drinking some water.
I mean, she's building.
Shoot, yeah, look right here, man.
Retics are known for that. When retics start pounding the water, that's because they're ready to be bred.
Yep.
That's how you can tell with your females. They'll really start pounding water.
Yeah, I mean, hell, I just filled her up 2 days ago, and she's already down there. Oh my God.
That's what I'm saying. There's a reason they're drinking that water.
I bet she's about to ovulate, dude.
That's what I'm telling you. Yeah.
Look at, I mean, right here is what really,
Yep.
right
And
there, she's starting to curve that tail
well,
and that swell, man.
that's what I'm saying. And she's sucking that water down. That means she's ready to roll.
She ain't sucking it down no more. She's watching me.
Nope.
She was though. Hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna offer her a rat here in a few anyway.
Well, she'll eat regardless.
Oh yeah, she's a beast, man.
She's one of them girls that could eat every day if you let her.
Right here's her boyfriend.
There you go.
Fire clown, man. Ain't no joke. But yeah, like I said, Chris, I appreciate you coming on with me. It's fun.
Hell yeah, man. I'm
Always.
glad you got a lot of bit of time. So
Yeah, that I did for sure. And thank you all for coming in here. I am gonna end this out, and right there is the link at the bottom of the screen. You can scroll up in the chat. Go give Todd a talk to. He'll be in and out of that live stream, I'm sure.
right.
I'm gonna go hang out for a little while myself while I feed, and yeah, let's go see some rats get it on.
Oh yeah.
You want to see the Pastavi female, Todd? She is up here. Let's see here, I'll switch my camera back. You think as much as I switch this back and forth tonight that she would. I'm not sure how good of an angle I've got there.
She's over by the water bowl too.
Yeah. She's been off food since June the 23rd. And she's about 1,600 grams.
Oh yeah.
She may be wanting to breed herself, but to me, that's just, she's too young for me.
Right.
She's only 2 years old. And I'm just going to give her another year because I got plenty of females. I'm in no rush with them.
There you go.
Yep. Again, unless I decide to do a impromptu live again throughout this week because I am off work, I won't go live unless somebody else cancels or there might be another hour or so in there. I won't step on anybody's feet. Just saying, unless
Or
it's
go
Kurt.
during the afternoon sometime. So there's people not doing nothing sometimes during the afternoon too.
Yep. You may see me. If so, I will. I'll at least give a couple hours heads up. But if not, you will definitely see me Saturday, 9 p.m. Me and Todd. So,
Cool.
the Real Baller Shit podcast. Hell yeah, I like it.
Hell yeah.
Hey, we're going to talk about some real stuff, though, man. Stuff from what you shouldn't do as keepers, what you should do, how to handle situations, everything. But
Nothing wrong with
here I go rambling again. I'll keep you on another 15 minutes if I don't shut up.
that.
So you call me all the time, man. You know how I am.
Oh, I know.
But again, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm on the live stream here, guys. Y'all be good. We'll be good at it.
Peace.